Hi there, my name's Jamie. I'm one of your sabbatical officers this year at the Students' Union. A sabbatical officer is someone that was elected by students to take a year out of their life, get paid a salary and be supported by staff in a wonderful office to support student initiatives and ultimately make your student experience here that little bit sweeter. So in this video I'll be showing you a little bit about what my role entails and what a daily day in my life looks like. So hopefully you enjoy. So it is 8:30. I'm the first in the office at the moment. Caitlin, our sports president, is in the atrium selling sports tickets. So I'm just going to crack on with some emails. So I like to start the day with some emails if I've got the time, and reply to who have sent me anything overnight. And then have a look at my Facebook messages as well. I've been quite accessible in trying to make sure students can message me if there's any problems, and sometimes it's faster to talk over Facebook than it is an email. So I'll crack on with that. The mornings are usually quite quiet. Studio, the bar, is closed at the moment, but venue is open downstairs for breakfast, so we'll have sometimes a trickle of students, but that's good because it gives us time to chat and to catch up behind the scenes. It gives us time to chat and catch up and see what we've missed over the evening, because obviously a lot of students will go home and then they'll email and message any concerns. So we'll go along to the atrium and we'll kind of see what's happening with this sports event. So I'm in the atrium and we have our student officers board here. So this is kind of details who all of our officers are. So you've got the 4 SABs there, you've got NUS delegates, and you've also got our different officers as well. So all of these positions will be available to run for, apart from the delegates, at our election. So make sure you put yourself forward for them. Different officers sit under different SABs. So for example, you know, these lovely bunch here are my communities officers. Community zone officers, so they sit under me and they help work in the zone that I chair. So yeah, let's just have a wee wander around the atrium. It looks kind of manic at the moment. So yeah, like this is the line, this is the end of the line, that's the end of the line, and it goes all the way around to here. So it's now lunchtime. So a few hours have passed. I couldn't take the cameras into some of the meetings that I was in, but basically I can show you my calendar. So I had if that will focus, I had a little autism meeting, so that's talking about an autism campaign that we've got, and someone was shadowing me for my position, and I also had a tenants union meeting, so some students that like to set up a project on housing. So I'm on my lunch at the moment. I've just had a brief 30 minutes. Great example of how weird this job can be sometimes. The Drama Society came in to say that they'd had set delivered to the external of the building, and they needed it delivered up to the cottage that they occupy. So I've had to be frantically phoning around university services begging for a van, and we found one, hopefully, and it should be on the way. So I'll maybe take some video footage up there and you can see the cottage in all its glory. Okay, so I'm actually up at the Air 3 Cottage at the moment. So this is used by 3 societies, the SUDS, the Drama Society, Live Music and Musical Theatre. So this is a bit of a creative space for them. It's rough and ready at the moment, but they're applying for some grant funding. But I'm here with Harry, who's shadowing me at the moment, and we're going to have a wee bit of a tour about the place. So yeah, it's kind of the main area that Live Music use, and then you've got to go upstairs. Harry's playing my shadow. So yeah, this is their kind of performance space at the moment. So yeah, this is just one aspect of the role, is helping clubs find the space that's for them and make it their own. So over the next few months and years, hopefully the creative societies call this space their own and pump some much needed investment into it. A large part of my role is the environment, so covering different aspects of environmental policy and projects, initiatives. The garden up here that I'm at the moment is one of my most favourite parts of the role. It doesn't look like much now, but in the summer it is booming. So it's run entirely by volunteers, and Matt, our environmental coordinator, but we've got all sorts of fruit, veg that grow here, wildflowers, all that kind of thing. We've got a little seating area here that you can sit protected from the rain, so it's really, really cool. And we've obviously got our tool shed there that we keep our tools in as well. The last 2 summers that I've been in the role, I've spent up here at the garden working with Matt and the other Sabs. We built the pond, for instance, and that's a really rewarding part of the role, is being able to really get your hands dirty and encourage volunteers to get stuck in. It's good for your mental health, and it's ultimately healthy body, healthy mind. So what am I actually responsible for? Well, there's different aspects to my role. There's clubs and societies, charities and volunteering, environmental policy, aspects of housing and transport, and a little bit of employability too. So what does that look like on a practical level? Well, I spend a lot of time helping clubs and societies develop, whether that's through elections or training, or helping them book trips, events, or trying to get them grants and finance. With the environment, I work quite closely with Matt, our staff member responsible for that, and he does all sorts of good projects, whether that's the inter-hall energy competition, encouraging people in halls to save energy and win prize money, or that's up at our community garden, where I've spent the past 2 summers helping develop that. Yeah, there's like loads of different aspects to the role, so make sure that you click whatever link is floating around and find out more about the elections. I've really enjoyed my past 2 years as a sabbatical officer, so that's paid. I've taken a year out, 2 years now actually, of my life to do this, and I haven't regretted a single moment of it. There's also part-time officer positions that you can run for as well, so those you do in conjunction with your studies, and those are just voluntary, so the commitment is a little bit less. But really, even if you don't run for something, at least vote in the elections, maybe join a campaign team and help out, because if there's issues in campaigns and things that you care about and want to see the union take action on, then this is your chance to make that happen. The Drama Society now have their equipment up at the Cottage, which is perfect. They can now build their set. I came down to the main campus after liaising with the different union departments to get Drama their van. Came back here and took part in an elections session. So that was Astrid and I speaking about our experience as officers and encouraging other people to run. Later tonight, so it's just turned 6:15, later tonight I've got an AGM at 7 o'clock. So I like to go along to those occasionally, make sure that everyone's okay. That's the election of a club committee. It's pole fitness tonight. And then later on in the bar, after hours, I've got a little appointment to duet with my media officer and sing some Frank Sinatra, so that should be great. Hi there, so that's the end of my day. The time is
11:05.
11:05. So I've been joining the LGBT Plus Society in the studio. You can probably hear their karaoke at the moment for their event. I'm here with Adam.
Hey!
Adam is on the CSEC, the committee that I chair, and he helps decide club constitutions and club grants. So have you enjoyed your time, Adam?
Yeah, it's been fun, yeah, it's been interesting, certainly.
Good, good. And so there's all sorts of roles that you can run for in these elections, not just my role, but officer roles as well. They also sit on the committee that Adam was talking about. Why should people run in these elections, Adam?
Well, to get involved and make a difference, really. There's only so much that you can do as far as being represented if you're not in it doing things. If you're not doing it, then why should you expect someone else to do it for you?
So you think you need to be in it to win it?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
I like it. We're like almost like being sponsored by the lottery. So yeah, that's been my day as VP Communities. Feel free to check out some of the university and union's other videos, and make sure that you nominate yourself, or at least you vote in the student elections, and those will be taking place in March. The dates will be in the description. Thank you very much. And from me and Adam, it's oh, we just turned upside we just turned upside down. It's a good night.
Good night.